I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After mostly seasonal highs in the 40s, even some low 50s today, we'll see our highs warm into the 50s to the low 60s for tomorrow, Wednesday, as a ridge of high pressure moves overhead. Mild temperatures, low humidity, and wind gusts to 20 result in elevated fire weather conditions for parts of the Sandhills and southwest Nebraska tomorrow. With low pressure moving across the plains, there are low-end rain chances returning Thursday night to areas along and south of the York to Phillipsburg line. A stronger storm impacting the weather for Christmas travel. Widespread precipitation chances increase for Saturday night into Christmas Eve day before tapering off for Christmas Day. The primary precipitation type is likely to be rain. There is a chance of snow mixing in for western areas Saturday night and Christmas Eve night through early Christmas Day. Highs stay in the 50s through Saturday before cooling to the 40s on Christmas Eve. Checking our long-term forecast, chances remain very good for warmer than normal temperatures this weekend through the end of the year for Nebraska, Kansas, and nearly all of the U.S. Above normal precipitation is very likely for Nebraska and Kansas this weekend through early next week before precipitation chances drop off to near normal the middle of next week through December 31st. This week, much of the U.S. continues to experience warmer than normal weather. The focus for active weather returns to the west coast, where a storm approaches the Pacific Northwest before stalling, then drifting southward. Rain and snow spreads into the southwest later in the week. Dry weather should prevail the next 5 days across large sections of the plains, Midwest, and Southeast. Across portions of the central and southern plains, pastures and winter wheat are benefiting from a recent boost in topsoil moisture. A small disturbance sends rain through parts of the central and southern plains Thursday and Friday. That is followed by a stronger storm over the weekend. The weekend storm with the potential to bring accumulating snow to some of the central and southern plains, along with cooler temperatures going into Christmas. For the Midwest, there's a chance of scattered rain for Friday and Saturday with a stronger storm towards Christmas that may include some snow. Midwest temperatures, though, are forecast to be above normal through the end of the year. Central Brazil is very hot and dry over the weekend. Widespread heavier rain begins in central Brazil tomorrow and lasts through the end of the year, helping to turn around conditions for pot-setting soybeans. Southern Brazil also sees frequent scattered rain that could be heavy in some areas. Drier periods in southern Brazil the last couple of weeks help with the upcoming stretch of heavier rain to not be as negative for developing corn and soybeans. Argentina's scattered rain over the weekend was heavy in the south and a boost to soil moisture. Northern Argentina was drier and sees more rain early this week. This next weekend, Argentina expects widespread rain and timely rain going into next month as conditions remain very favorable for developing corn and soybeans. Some of Argentina is a bit too wet, and that has delayed some of the remaining planting. I'm Paul Perkins. That's a check of the ag weather.